Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. Now this one is going to be a little bit of a shorter video than usual, but nonetheless this is one that I've kind of wanted to make ever since EdRay1416 made his video, and obviously as you guys can see in the title, this is a response to his video called the YouTube mentality. Now I think this goes without saying because pretty much everyone has said it at this point. EdRay1416 has said it, pretty much everyone on YouTube is saying it right now, and you know what, I'm gonna say it too. YouTube is about the crappiest platform you can upload on these days. And honestly, at this point, there is no reason you should create a YouTube account anymore because at this point, it's pretty much guaranteed that unless you pretty much cash in on every single trend that goes around on YouTube and pretty much either become a top 10 channel or a meme channel or just, you know, stick with the trends, then you are not going to have a single chance on YouTube. Oh yeah, and if you're an animator or just want to upload videos every week and put loads and loads of effort into those videos that go out either every week or every month, well guess what? You have even less of a chance to make it on YouTube because you're not going to be part of the algorithm. You know the algorithm, right? It's the system where YouTube would rather promote channels that push out 5 or 6 crappy videos a day than promote someone who puts a lot of heart and time and energy and effort into their content that they upload every week. Because if you upload every week, you're not worth anything to YouTube. You don't generate the ad revenue for them. Anyway, that's enough ranting about YouTube. Let's get into the actual topic of this video, which is a response to EdRay1416's video called the YouTube mentality. And in that video, he was mostly right about the YouTube mentality. Everyone agrees that YouTube is a crappy site. Everyone wants another site better than YouTube to pop up and really become popular and become a good place to upload just like the old YouTube. But here's the big problem. Here's the reason why no one stops uploading to YouTube or just leaves YouTube entirely for something else. It's because that something else doesn't really exist. Because seriously, let's take a look at our options for a minute. You have VidMe, where if you go on and don't call it the best website ever, then you're gonna get yelled at by a bunch of 12-year-olds. Or if you don't agree with the social justice warrior movement, guess what? You're gonna get insulted by every single Tumblr user ever. Seriously, VidMe, in my opinion, is just one giant safe space, and if you try to invade their safe space, then they're all pretty much gonna gang up on you and pretty much kick you out. If you disagree with a certain person or a certain topic on VidMe, guess what? You're pretty much dead on arrival. Then of course we have Dailymotion, which pretty much the great summary of that is if you don't upload a TV show, guess what? You're also dead on arrival. Then of course we have Vimeo, where if you're not an indie filmmaker, guess what? You're dead on arrival. And then of course you have the group of other sites out there. For example, we have MetaJolt, which is pretty much at this point just an embedding site, so you would pretty much have to upload on YouTube or on VidMe anyway to even use MetaJolt. But then you also have the 2008 and 2009 YouTube clones. And right now, as far as I can tell, you have 2 of them. You have WeKnew, which at this point, while I did think it was a good site, at least at one point, it's pretty much made entirely of a script, and at this point as well, it is pretty much dead. Then of course you have the odd one out, which is Vidly, which in my opinion is far superior to every single other YouTube alternative out there. I'm not going to speak too much about Vidly in this video, but if you want to check it out, the link will be in the description down below. But after taking a look at all of our options, here's what it comes down to. At least with YouTube, even though it may be very, very difficult and you're pretty much going to have to lower your self-respect in order to do this, there is still a 1% chance that you can make it really big on YouTube. Whereas with pretty much every single other YouTube alternative except Vidly, you are pretty much dead in the water as soon as you join. And that is the saddest part about this whole situation, is that despite how much people absolutely hate YouTube and how much of a crapshoot the site itself has become, there's nowhere else to go. There is literally nowhere else to go if you want even the slimmest of shots to make it big on the internet. If you ever wanted to make it big on the internet and make a living off of making videos on the internet, it's pretty much either YouTube or bust. At this point, your only options are either you make it big on YouTube and you can make a living off the internet, or you don't make it and you'll have to get a real job and say bye-bye to that YouTube channel. And sadly, 99% of the time for up-and-coming creators, they end up with the latter. As for Ed Ray's video, I pretty much agree with almost everything on there. I pretty much agree with every single point but one. And the one point that I disagree with is not really that I even disagree with it, it's just that I kind of question it and don't see it happening. Of course, Ed Ray 1416 said this in his video, and I fully agree with it. YouTube is the crappiest platform to upload on right now, and there's going to need to be a very big strike on YouTube in order for YouTube to even attempt to do something, let alone actually do something. The only part that I question in Ed Ray's video was where he made a point about the users, where he said that if the users really dislike YouTube so much, why are they still uploading on it? And obviously, you guys found out why in this video. It's because pretty much every single other option is crap. Every single other option is crap. You're pretty much dead in the water as soon as you attempt to upload on all the other options. And say in the case that you do gain popularity on the alternatives, well, guess what? That's probably only 5,000 subscribers that you're going to really get. If you want to make it big on the internet, as I said, it's YouTube or bust. While I do want a really big strike to happen so that YouTube can actually do something for once, I just fear that it's not going to happen just because of that simple fact that there really is not anywhere else to go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my response to the YouTube mentality by Ed Ray 1416. Ed Ray, you made a very good video. I definitely appreciate you making that video because it really, in my opinion, I think opened a lot of people's eyes about YouTube and the state that it's in right now. And with that being said, that'll be about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe to become a crafting lord. This is Crafting Lord 21, and I'll see you guys in the next video.